best feeling ever to not only see your key come out of the box, just as long as y'all know, when my key come out of the box and my 2 targets are on the block, I win. I got you, Sharice. My 2 targets come off the block, I win. Or my 2 targets go up on the block and I'm not up there, I won. I won this week.
I told Destin he could use me as a pawn. It's still unsettling and nerve-wracking, and you're not really supposed to trust anybody here, so we'll see.
You did a nice job. Putting camp.
Man, ED, man.
Threw herself at me as a pawn, and I grabbed at that opportunity because it's an area for me to remain safe, and that's exactly where I plan to stay.
Genbot. That Genbot. That Genbot, she in trouble. 28 days, Lakeem. This is day 28. Is that a motion? Did I forgot to hear I didn't hit the, I hit my volume. I hate these haters, man. I bet you can hear it now. All right, now that Shay has completely fucked the show up, I think we're ready, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll.
Woohoo! Right on! Yes, they are my nominations, and they're up there again. And you know what? They deserve it. Good.
I told Destin he could use me as a pawn. It's still unsettling and...
Why? Why, after a week where you were just... The only reason you are still in the house is because of how stupid Mike is. Why would you get out of that situation and go right up to the head of household and go, you know what? You can put me up as a pawn if you want to. Then he puts you up as a pawn. You're like, you know, it's still unsettling. The leafy greens, man. And we not talking about lettuce.
and nerve-wracking, and you're not really supposed to trust anybody here, so we'll see.
Yeah, and Evil Dick might want to see this episode, cause the smokestack is in the building for this episode. Spoiler alert.
You did a nice job. I know it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Putting Kale on the block, threw herself at me as a pawn, and I grabbed at that opportunity because it's an area for me to remain safe, and that's exactly where I plan to stay.
Hugh, Holy Moly has shoulder surgery, so he might actually be listening, but it's kind of hard for him to be in the chat. So yeah, Holy, if you listening, they still looking for you, bro. We waiting for you to come home.
This week it just hurts because I just wasn't expecting it. It was a shock. Thinking, why was I the best person for Dustin to put?
Just wait. I know y'all like, oh look, Jen isn't a sociopath. She actually has feelings.
Up. Weston put Zach up. Why did he put Nick up?
First off, you cannot like comments, Casey. You can just type over here. First off, Jen is crying about the only thing you would expect Jen to cry about. Herself. It's literally the only thing she will cry about. Herself. Thank you, Space Doofus. She cried harder about her picture. I got bags in my eyes. This bitch.
I had to take you up on your offer.
Man, OG, I'm telling you, you can see it. I'm scared. I'm real life scared of Jen.
That's fine.
You trust me in this, correct?
Yes.
That's how you know you getting ready to get fucked. When they start the conversation off, you trust me in this, right?
You trust me in this. I need to trust you because I'm going to tell you something that's very important.
Okay.
Neither you or Jen are my target this week.
Then why are we on the block? See, I don't be falling for this shit. You not getting ready to tell me this shit. If you put me on the block, I'm taking it as I'm one of your targets, regardless of what you fucking tell me. Unless I told you to put me on the block, no. I don't care if we homies or not. We not homies no more.
You are the only person in this entire house that knows this. My target. Fight for POV.
Okay.
Okay? Because I'm going to fight for it. I know Jen's going to fight for it. That's why I put her up. It's because she's a fierce competitor.
Mm-hmm.
You put her up because you be okay with her going home if Kale don't.
If I don't win, Jen doesn't win, and you don't win,
Jen's going home. So you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
You can cry. It's okay. You can cry.
This motherfucker put you on the block and told you it was okay to cry. Come here, give me a hug. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. You're not getting ready to hug me before shoot me in the back of my head.
I promise.
Nobody knows that you're a pawn.
Okay.
But you'll be alright, okay? Kale should not believe me. As long as one of
Kale should not believe me.
my original 4 targets, Jen, Kale, Zach, and Nick, goes home this week, I feel content that I've accomplished my goal.
Hey, Casey, is Kale still hot though? Cause Kale got that hot soccer mom shit to her in this shit. Is Kale still hot now? How long ago was that?
I'm gonna stay up here.
Okay, Jen?
I feel like I wouldn't think that like
Shave that fucking mustache.
you would put me up.
Kale could get it. I heard that.
Bothers me that like I feel like if he
Didn't see that one coming. Okay.
Was this motherfucker combing his hair with a fork? That's your fork. Until you go home, that's, as a matter of fact, when you go up on the block and you gotta pack your bag, you make sure you put that fork in your bag. Have you lost your fucking mind?
Jen,
no, I'm just hurt.
I know. I'm shocked. I'm in shock right now.
What shock? I'm hurt.
I'm not in shock, bitch. I'm just hurt. Motherfucker, Jen has no empathy traits whatsoever.
I know. I don't care about that. I'm not crying because I think I might go home. I'm crying because it's weird.
And then everybody coming here with these awkward ass console Jen. And here's the fucked up thing with Jen. Jen she doesn't have empathy. Like, her tear ducts are just malfunctioning right now. So the tears are coming out, but like, look at her face right now. Look at her face right now. She's sitting here. You can see soon as motherfuckers come give her that attention, then she's just like, this bitch is crazy, yo.
Hey, let's go and talk later. I'll be on.
Okay.
Okay.
Right on, Casey.
That's not why I'm crying. 0% why I'm crying. I'm not worried about staying.
We're the toughest girls in this house. We can do it.
She's like, speak for yourself, bitch.
Come on.
No.
Be strong.
How you trying to give a sociopath a pep talk? Like, how does that shit work? You can't motivate her through emotion. She not wired that way. If I had to bet, I would bet $100 Jen's never been in love. If you asked her, has she ever been in love, she'll probably say no.
Jen's in there crying, okay? Nick goes in there and he's like comforting her.
For real or being there?
No. Because he's playing her. act of a crime. It's such an act, so don't let her. Yours, thank you.
10-8. Shit. 10-8. I guess we'll just leave it at 10-8. Because I be trying not to mess up the scoring system. This is clearly a 10-8 round, right? Now, granted, her shit ain't as puffy because they probably was working on the body halfway through the 8th round. But yeah, this is a 10-8 round for Amber right now. You keep why Kim or Amber is like fucking Glass Joe's. This bitch is 0-99. Yeah, look at that forehead, that cranium shots.
An act. Or, here's the thing. Right before I went in the diary room and made my recommendations, she was supposed to be there to go talk to me.
Hey, Hugh, that's a great point, Hugh. Her cut man was able to stop that bleeding from last round very nicely.
Gail and Shell were the only three people that came and talked to me.
Oh, Kim or C. Wells, wait for it.
For hours before my nominations. Is she to you or what? Pick me up her. Told you. I think Nick, Jenner, and Alliance. Yeah, I think so.
Here's my question. Why ain't Evil Dick and Danielle on the block? What are we doing?
We gotta see what happens with POV. We might just be able to go back.
Casey, I heard them motherfucking walls is made out of paper. I heard them walls made out of paper.
Hello, house guests! It's time to pick players for the veto competition!
Why is he still talking like how he was talking when he had to be in that character the last time? Like, you're not in that character no more.
Playing the power of veto would be Evil and Danielle, or even Zach. They would definitely keep Dustin's nominations the same.
Danielle!
Held together with duct tape.
Oh, again, gets to compete.
Jamaica!
Yeah.
I'm heavily influenced through my faith, and I believe that Jim picking my
Hashtag 68.
ball, that was God's way of telling me, hey, you need to win this for Jim.
What did she just say? No, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Hold on. What did she just say?
I'm heavily influenced through my faith, and I believe that Jim picking my ball, that was God's way of telling me, hey, you need to win this for Jim.
God just told you that your ball was picked because God wants you to pull a sociopath off the block. Okay, we'll roll with that.
Jessica.
Also, allowed to choose a host. I choose Eric.
Kim, you ain't shit. This is what I be asking, Casey.
The veto company in 17 hours. Good luck, everybody.
Bailey was like the first chick they had in there that was like a black chick that would turn up, but wasn't like a Jesus freak.
I'm gonna talk to Jen and see what she wants, but I'm just gonna...
CBS, y'all ain't shit. So Evil Dick apparently gets the guitar, right? Evil Dick gets the motherfucking guitar, right? Let's hear what Jamaica gets.
Good luck, everybody.
I'm gonna talk to Jen.
First off, they didn't even give her no black church organ. They gave her a straight Catholic pipe organ. They gave her a Catholic pipe organ for her gospel music. They ain't play no Kirk Franklin type beat. They ain't do none of that shit. They gave her a pipe organ.
And see what she wants, but I'm just gonna. I played hard for Amber, so I was chosen for her, so I'm gonna play.
And look, and yo, look. And so while this motherfucking organ's playing, she's sitting there telling Kale, yeah, just so you know, God told me to take Jen off the block if I win the veto, so. She told Kale, look, Kale, look, I know you on the block. I know we be cool and shit, but God told me to take Jen off the block.
Hard for her, whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
God has already ordained who is gonna win.
So why are you playing? If God already ordained who wins, then why do you need to take Jen off the block? It really wouldn't matter, right? Because no matter what you do in this situation, it's God's plan. God's plan. Oh, Layla, my bad, and my mama, I'm sorry. I don't know how I would react. I'm on the block. We pick players for veto, and you come to me and you tell me, look, man. I mean, Jamaica, it might even be this episode, because Jamaica was like, hey, man, God is so gangster. Yo, man. We about to turn up this episode, y'all.
We're just walking it out, and don't alter and
Not the more oral thing.
become anything other than what you want to be in this game.
He already knows.
He already knows.
You're right.
What a shame it would be to have this opportunity and not have helped anyone through it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kale, what are you saying thank you for? This bitch just told you she not taking you off the block because it's God's plan. God's plan. She want me to use the veto. I told her I'm sorry. It's God's plan. They better not put me in this house, man. You not getting ready to sit me down while I'm on the block and tell me it's God's plan. I'm not going for that shit. I'm not.
What up? And let me talk to you. I'm going to change real quick. You don't have to talk. You can just follow. So I'm going to wish him? I'm going to go right here.
No, Brian, it's not God Moonves. It's Jesus Christ Moonves.
Yeah. I want you to know the way that I play this game, because obviously my faith leads me. And I'm fighting for you. You chose my name. It's for a reason. And I'm not going to not fight for you. I'm not throwing anything. I'm not giving up. Nothing. Even if you come down, I'm still up there. And I want you to be clear on that.
So is this a final two? Are you making a final two with a fucking sociopath?
Kind of determine what you want to... No, I mean it. It's moving that way. Okay, no.
I can't wait to see
Jamaica,
this
she's
video.
very into like the Bible and God, and I'm really happy that she's going to do everything she can to save me.
She's really into the Bible and God, and I'm glad she's gonna do whatever it takes to save me. Here we go.
And you pull my name as far as...
Not yet. Don't put it in the chat yet. It's not time for that yet.
Who'd you use?
Jen, I'm playing for her. And that's where my loyalty lies. In this case.
I wonder how Evil Dick feels about it being God's plan. Let's ask Evil Dick how he feels about it being God's plan. God's plan.
So if Kel pulled your ball, you would pull her off the block.
If that's what she decided,
Listen to Evil Dick test this motherfucker. This some shit I'd have did.
I'm playing for her, and that's where my loyalty lies. In this case.
So if Kel pulled your ball, you would pull her off the block.
So if Kale would have pulled your ball. So if Kale would have pulled your ball, you would pull Kale. You would have been fighting to pull Kale off.
If that's what she decided.
But why is it up to her? I thought you said it was up to God.
If Zach pulled your ball, would you be playing for him?
Okay, let's move over to Uncle Zach. If Uncle Zach pulled your shit, what you doing?
It's the same scenario. It's the same scenario.
I wouldn't understand why in the world you would possibly play for him and pull him off the block if he's a threat to you.
Because my belief is that if my ball is pulled, it's pulled for a reason. Like, I'm going to play because I was chosen to play.
Jamaica looks at it.
Because my belief.
I mean, they hit that guitar so motherfucking cold, like you know it's coming.
Belief is that if my ball
but not
is
yet.
pulled,
Don't
it's
put
pulled
it yet.
for a
We ain't
reason.
there yet.
Like, I'm going to play because I was chosen to play.
Jamaica looks at it as if the hand of God is reaching into the bag and pulling out her name, and it's her duty to play as hard as she can to get them off the block.
So this is how I look at it. See, this is where we're going to have different
Absolutely
views.
disagree.
Wait a minute. So with that being said, I feel like if I alter what has guided me here.
And then they cut the guitar off for the church organ.
That is when I'll go home. I already predetermined who's going to win this. That's where I feel. I don't feel like it's anything.
Then why play?
I feel like is there anything that anybody can do? I feel like it's already predetermined.
He's an atheist. He has his view. I have my view. I'm not going to compromise myself to please him. I'm not. With him, it's whatever. I don't care with him.
How does he ask you to compromise yourself? How does he ask you to compromise yourself? He asked you some very pointed questions, and since you didn't like the answer to them questions, you didn't even want to answer them, and then now you in the DR talking shit as if he asked you to stop believing in God. He never asked you to stop believing in God. He's just like, seriously?
That's where I feel. I don't feel like it's anything.
Then why play?
I feel like is there anything that anybody can do? I feel like it's already predetermined.
He's an atheist. He has his view. I have my view. I'm not going to compromise myself to please him. I'm not. With him, it's whatever. I don't care with him. He calls his name evil. I mean, evil. What is that?
Yeah, what is that? Y'all told me that when Evil Dick came in that house and was calling himself Evil Dick, didn't nobody target him over that. What the fuck is that? When y'all try to tell me that shit, when y'all try to say that I told Swaggy not to do that shit, not because that shit is a target. But the difference between Swaggy and Evil Dick, and we talking about in the realm of Big Brother, Evil Dick wants that fucking smoke. Swaggy didn't want that smoke. This motherfucker went and told Caitlyn, he said he was gonna make everybody's life a living hell. Then what'd he do? He went and told Caitlyn, man, I'm about to be going back to the ghetto broke. Did he not say that? I'm just saying. That's why I told Swaggy not to do it. It's not that I'm saying that Evil Dick can do it and Swaggy can't. No, they both can do it, but Dick want that smoke. He came downstairs, free smoke. Did he not? Came right up. Hey, y'all, just so it ain't no rumors shit going around, that's my daughter right there. Ain't seen that bitch in like 2 years. What do you want to do about it?
And that's just
certain
it.
things or certain scenarios are set up for you.
Yeah.
And
I
the
can't get
choices that
into
you
it.
make in those
Yeah,
scenarios is
it's
determined.
I knew them sounds was post-production, but I always wondered if y'all had like any sound. So it's just like, so is it just like when you hit it, they tell you if you got it or not? Because I figured that little ding shit was definitely post-production.
in your life, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not being rude, but
No,
I just
that's
don't
okay,
agree,
babe.
and I
No,
don't want
I
to get into it. I think
understand.
that's
We know
way
what
off
we
from what
are.
I think.
I mean,
That motherfucker Evil Dick like, look, man, the motherfucking smoke chamber's filling up, and I'm actually in a decent mood tonight, so I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm not being rude. I just don't want to smoke up the kitchen. So I'll see you guys outside.
that's fine.
Jamaica.
You already know what's getting ready to go
Okay,
there.
and I don't
No,
want to
I
get into it. I think
understand.
that's
The way he
We
talk
know
about
what we
fucking
are.
off the
I mean,
camera.
that's fine.
Jamaica. Don't you think that God has something better to do? Do you really think he's worried about your friggin' ping pong ball and you playing for this skanky chick? This
Pull the fuck up! Pull up! He's telling you to pull up because he said God way too busy to pull up over this. God ain't pulling up over this, Jamaica.
I think that's
You heard
We know
what
what
I
we
said.
are.
I think.
I mean, that's fine.
Jamaica.
Oh, so they just come over a loudspeaker and tell you? Oh, that's crazy.
Don't you think that God has something better to do? Do you really think he's worried about your friggin' ping pong ball and you playing for this skanky chick? This is her personal agenda, not God's will.
I'm not here to please everybody, so,
Yeah.
you know, if people don't like it, I'm sorry.
He said it's not God's plan. God's plan. He said, bitch, this is yours.
It's time for the Vito competition.
JC? Hey, y'all, they brought JC back as a motherfucking guest host. Can I get the Dirty Frenchman in the chat? Hashtag Dirty Frenchman. Can we get the Dirty French? The Dirty Frenchman is back.
Oh no! For my esteemed participants, here is the tire for you.
Hashtag BB Boo. Yeah.
Let's all take a trip to the
Dirty Frenchman.
Big Brother Art
Hashtag Bahamas hates Eric.
Gallery.
Came inside from the
Hashtag tall JC.
backyard and there was art pictures and sculptures. The whole
I both the big deek.
living room had been transformed into an art gallery.
Wine and cheese for everybody.
Hey, I'm glad you mentioned Danielle, Casey. So I didn't even know that she was married to Dominic, okay, for a while now. And so when I found that shit out, my memory of Dominic was all wrong. I remember everything about Dominic. I did not know that Dominic was fucking like 6'4", 6'5". Hey, Lakeem, you can't spell America without Eric.
My strategy was to fight for Jen, keep my word, and be selfless.
She do be looking good though, man.
I'm gonna play my hardest to make sure one of the two nominees do not win the power of veto.
Snooki Mama and Jen's apparently drinking already. He only about 6 foot, so Brendan's only like 6'1", 6'6'1".
Today's featured artist at the Big Brother Gallery is none other than Vincent Van Vito. Famous for his visual portrayals of terms and phrases. The Big Brother.
You damn near 7 feet. Y'all motherfuckers is tall, man. I'll get your ass in that post though. I know I low center of gravity. I got the box out on lock. So Brendan 6'1". So you taller than Brendan? No shit.
Other game.
Once it was announced that it was going to be about Big Brother slogans, I knew I was screwed.
Quick lesson, everyone. We're about to get a lesson in how not to prepare for, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's back. Hashtag. Casey said he'll duck dead on my ass. Oh, I have to yield. Yeah, because I'm only 5'7", 5'8"-ish at best on a good day. But it's back, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag life after HOH. Who's the current HOH right now? The current HOH right now is Dustin. Dustin is about to give us a very good lesson in how not to prepare for life out of that room.
Earn Big Brother bucks for each masterpiece that you correctly interpret. There will be 9 puzzles in total. To get the game started, each of you will be given 1,000 Big Brother bucks. Critic with the most Big Brother bucks at the end of the competition will win the power of veto. But be careful. If you misinterpret any piece of art, you're out of the game.
The gist of the game was basically to see a series of pictures that represented Big Brother phrases and terms. If you got it right, you earned Big Brother bucks, and if you got them wrong, you were eliminated from the game.
All right.
First puzzle will be worth 500 Big Brother bucks.
So what's this painting? So for those of y'all playing along at home, no shit, Casey. So your jumper's wet, cause that means your jumper's wet, and I don't care how old you are, your jumper that shit's like riding a bike. Can somebody tell me what this is? What does this painting mean? It means a Big Brother phrase. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Danielle.
Head of household.
That is correct.
Danielle in that ass early.
Girl.
Danielle, please add 500 Big Brother bucks to your total. Puzzle number 2, 500 Big Brother bucks.
What about this one? What about this one?
Danielle.
Memory law.
Danielle, that is correct. Please.
Danielle off to the early lead.
Add
Why ain't she on the block?
500 additional Big Brother bucks to your total, bringing you to 2,000 Big Brother bucks.
Job, Danny.
I do want to win the veto because I do want the nominations to remain the same. I would be absolutely ecstatic if Kale or Jen went home this week.
Puzzle number 3 will be worth a whopping 750 Big Brother bucks. Kale.
Diary room.
That is correct.
Leafy Greens showing up. Her life is on the line.
You can add 750 Big Brother bucks to your total, bringing you to 1,750. Puzzle number 4 will also be worth 750 Big Brother bucks.
All right, come on, Jen. What you doing? You ready? You want to go to jail? You want to go home?
Danielle.
Veto.
Oh, you out.
I'm sorry, Danielle. The correct answer was power of veto. You have been eliminated from the contest. After the 4th question, Kale is now in the lead with 1,700 Big Brother bucks. At this point in the game, you'll now have the opportunity to spend your Big Brother bucks. Some fabulous items donated by the Big Brother Gallery. You may purchase the next item for 750 Big Brother bucks if you're the first to ring in.
Now, for those of y'all, I know it's backwards. It says trip for 2 to Barbados. Who in this competition would you think would be okay getting this trip? He said the DR had a raggedy ass 6'9", 6x9 in that motherfucker. That's hilarious. Sarah, no. Dustin is the head of household. Dustin needs to be getting the veto to secure shit. Jamaica should be getting shit, and Danielle should have been getting shit. That's it. They the only two people in this shit with basically no horse in the race.
Dustin! Congratulations, Dustin. You've won a 6-night trip to Barbados for 2 from Diva Southwinds Beach Resort. Some call it paradise. We call it home. Airfare provided by Air Jamaica. Your vacation begins with non-stop champagne flights.
Non-stop champagne flights.
I was very pissed off when Dustin took the first gift.
Yeah, and also Snooki Mama. I don't know why y'all didn't take the... If I don't have a horse in the race, and if you're a nominee or the HOH, you got a horse in the race. If you in there, if you one of the other 3 players, and ain't none of them your partner, man, you need to be getting all the shit.
I considered taking it, but I said no. It's just gonna make everybody mad because the point was to...
And look at his face. He hate me. He's asking the house to hate him.
Fight for the veto.
Me and my girlfriend are gonna have the best.
You and your who? I'm not trying to be funny. I thought Dustin was gay. Didn't he give Auntie Joe motherfucking gonorrhea? Hold on, man.
Off when Dustin took the first gift. I considered taking it, but I said no. It's just gonna make everybody mad because the point was to fight for the veto.
Me and my girlfriend are gonna have the best time in Barbados. We're gonna have so much fun. Yep.
Fuck your trip to Barbados. That's how Evil Dick feels about you going to Barbados with your girl.
Me and my girlfriend are gonna have the best time in Barbados. We're gonna have so much fun. Yep.
Look at what he's like. I ain't gonna have no fun, bitch. We're gonna have so much fun. That was a good edit, CBS.
He did. He just killed himself. What a complete jackass this guy is.
Our next puzzle will be...
So now y'all already see the house is like, that's some bullshit, Dustin. Why are you taking prizes when we supposed to have a plan? You supposed to be executing the plan, not getting prizes for yourself.
Worth 1,000 Big Brother bucks.
I thought gnome.
Casey said, insider. There's 3 shifts of people who talk with you just like a regular job. You talk to Chris 8 to 4, Teresa 4 to midnight, Mark midnight to 8. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like you know who's in there depending on when you go in there. That's fucking crazy.
Leg, knee, gnome, beach, gnome at the beach, knee, or knee.
Gnome at the beach, knee.
No, knee gnome. For some reason it just didn't click.
It sounded like it never was gonna click.
Hell.
Need to know basis?
What Big Brother phrase is need to know basis?
The correct answer
Leafy Green, get your dumb ass out of here.
was nominee.
Gnome on top of the knee was gnome on knee nominee. I'm an idiot.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Kale. You have been eliminated from the competition.
Dustin keeps telling me to trust him, but I know, as well as everyone else, that the pawn always goes home.
Here's what I'll say about the pawn always goes home. No, if you go home, you weren't the pawn. It's just that fucking simple. It's just that simple. Pawns don't go home. Motherfuckers who think they pawns do.
Number 6 is also worth 1,000 Big Brother bucks.
This is an easy one. As soon as this one turned over, I knew this one. Alliance. 200 people. I thought it might have been more than that, honestly. I thought maybe 3. With 200, that's a nice crew.
Jamaica.
Alliance.
Yeah. That is correct, Jamaica. You have earned 1,000 Big Brother.
That was a good slip, Casey. I'm sure you used to typing banana instead of Bahama.
Bucks. With that, you have now taken the lead at 2,000 Big Brother bucks. With 3 puzzles remaining, this next puzzle is worth 1,000 Big Brother bucks.
This one was a good one. I'm going to actually flip this one around for a second. This one is a good one. This one's a good one. Hugh, it is not anal lice. Brett is not in this competition. Can anybody get that one? I see you, Sarah. I see you, Sarah. No, Sarah got it right. It's Julie Chen. This fucking Julie Chen. That's a good one. That was a good one, CBS.
Julie Chen.
Dustin, that is correct. Dustin, you received 1,000 Big Brother bucks.
Fuck it, Sarah. You can have it.
Bringing your total to 1,250.
Hit the email.
With 2 puzzles remaining, this next puzzle is worth 1,500 Big Brother bucks.
This one's tough right here. This one's tough right here. Can somebody figure this one out? KC, how would you have done in this comp? Would you have done good in this comp? Would this been one of your strong suits, or would this one been like kind of one you like, oh fuck? Kathy, that is incorrect. Hugh, that is incorrect. Yes, Will H, they did fuck up and did not put the moon. It's Julie Chen Moonves. I'm not getting. There it is. Ebony got it. Chopping block.
I saw a pork chop and I saw a city block. I thought of a city block, and so when I saw that come up on the screen, I knew exactly what that was.
Chopping block.
Dustin, that is correct for 1,500 Big Brother bucks. With that, you have now taken the lead at 2,750 Big Brother bucks.
Okay, Dustin. Look, he said he JR squint. Look. Okay, Dustin. Now you done took the trip to Barbados, and you somehow come back, and the veto's in sight.
And he's going to Barbados.
I feel you. That's one thing me and you will have in common when I get out. I got a problem with authority.
You may purchase this next item for 1,500 Big Brother bucks if you are the first to ring in.
Dustin. You got non-stop champagne flights. 6 days, 7 nights. Put the money in the box.
I was extremely tempted for the $5,000. Really, really hard.
What up, Cinnamon?
To not press that button.
Why wouldn't you hit the button?
Dustin.
You know you going home, right? I don't need to tell you. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you, you just formed a new alliance in the house. It's called Everybody. You just formed the Everybody Alliance. You took the trip and the money when you supposed to be getting the veto. You just formed a new alliance. The Everybody Alliance.
Congratulations, Dustin.
That's not cool.
You better be planning to put dick up on the block. After some shit like this, you gotta go balls out.
Dustin did, and that greed came out, that selfishness.
10-7. God damn. This is a 10-7. Why are they not stopping the fucking fight? This bitch went down 4 times in the 9th round, and they talking about they fighting by some old time boxing rules. No. Fuck no. 10-7. C. Wells, this is 10-7. No, Denise. No, this is not a 10-8. This is a 10-7. This is a 10-7 round. Oh, Jesus.
Congratulations, Dustin.
And he's celebrating. Bitch, you know you done fucked up, right?
That's not cool. Dustin did, and that.
And Nick's like, he gone. Nick took that wine to the head like, he gone. The motherfucking smokestack is piping. You can hear that shit bubbling up. And Jamaica's sick. That's your fault, bitch. Why? No, hold on. Time out. Time out. Jamaica, what are you crying for? It was not God's will for you to get that $5,000 because there wouldn't have been nothing Dustin could have did. Dustin could have pushed that button a million fucking times. But if it was God's will, that's your money. So what are you mad about? What are you mad about? What are you mad? What are you bending over crying for? It's God's plan.
Dustin.
God's plan. God's plan.
Congratulations, Dustin.
That's not cool. Dustin did, and that greed came out, that selfishness.
10-7.
You know, and Jamaica.
Cut me, Mick. Cut me, Mick. I can't see, Mick. Rock, I'm stopping it. You can't see, Rock. Cut me, Mick. Apollo Creed whooped her motherfucking ass. Apollo Creed put them hands on her. Apollo Creed put them hands on her. Do you understand me?
You could have took the $5,000, but she didn't.
1,400 Big Brother bucks.
God's plan.
You have bought yourself $5,000 cash.
And then it just hit him. I fucked up. Hold on. You can see the moment.
But she
God
did it.
damn, man. This bitch is crying after a comp where, like, I don't even, what is she crying for? I don't even know what the fuck she's crying for, to be honest with you. I guess she's hurt by Dustin's greed, but how does his greed hurt you to a 10-7?
1,400 Big Brother bucks. You have bought yourself $5,000 cash. In turn, Dustin, you have taken yourself out of the lead, and you now have a total.
He had the veto. He had the veto and said, fuck all of y'all in my alliance, eat a dick. Hey, evil dick. eat a dick. I'm going to Barbados. Hey, Dustin, did you win the power of veto? Nah. I just got a trip to Aruba at $5,000 or Barbados at $5,000.
Of 1,250 Big Brother bucks. Question remaining, Jamaica is in the lead with 2,000 Big Brother bucks. This next question will be worth 2,000 Big Brother bucks, so whoever answers this correctly will win the power of veto.
The brawl for it all. Which one is this one? Who can figure this one out? It took me a minute to figure this one out. Lakeem, that is incorrect.
Jen.
Safety.
Good night, OG. Go make that bread, man. I appreciate you, man. Love you, man. Appreciate you coming past.
Safety? In Big Brother, I don't think anyone's ever heard of the word safety being used in this game before.
Danielle, that's absurd.
I'm sorry, Jen. The correct answer was the power is up for grabs. Turn, taking you out of the game.
She did it because Jamaica's working for her. Total planets.
You have won the power of veto. Congratulations.
So you can't be mad about the 5,000 because if you would have took the 5,000, then you would have not completed God's plan. God's plan happened. So what are you sad about? God's plan. Just saying.
I was happy to have Jamaica win the power veto, and she told me and everyone in the house that if she won it, she would use the power veto on me.
And that was stupid. Not only did you do that shit, you did that shit and told everybody in the fucking house that you were going to do that shit to give yourself no wiggle room. Got a lot of blood and it's cold. They keep trying to get me for my soul. Thankful for the women that I know. Can't go 50-50 with a hoe. God's plan. She did that. Okay, let me flip this around so you can read what she said. Now, here comes a rare, this is a rare defense of Jen. She did that on purpose because she knew I was going to win. Maybe. Is that possible? Yes. But two things. Number one, bitch, you told her she was going to be. You told that bitch. You told her that if you win the veto, you're using it on her. So why would it be a big deal that she threw it to you? That was smart of Jen. You're in the lead. Jen takes a guess. She gets it right. She wins. She don't. You win. What's the problem? You already told everybody you're doing it. So what the fuck is the problem? I'm missing what the problem is. Y'all know I stay on Jen back, man, but I don't. What did she do this time? What did she do this time? She didn't do shit this time.
Jen threw that last question. She thought of herself and only herself. I regret telling her, hey, you have my word. I will be using the power of veto.
So you regret God's plan? Hold on. No. My religious people that are in here. I'm asking a serious question. There ain't no joke to this at all. Can you explain to me how this works? How can you be sitting there telling Evil Dick that nothing matters. It's God's plan. We just walking through it, all this shit. God's plan comes through and you're literally like, I regret this. I regret God's plan. Is that not what just happened? Tell me I'm wrong.
Jen threw that last question. She thought of herself and only herself. I regret telling her, hey, you have my word. I will be using the power of veto on you.
Talk to me, Dustin.
Cinnamon. When they picked veto players, Jen reached in the bag and pulled Jamaica's name out. Jamaica said in the diary room to Jen, to Kale, to Evil Dick, and pretty much everybody in the house that God had Jen pick her ball out of the bag so she could win and take Jen off the block.
I don't get it.
Why'd I do it?
You said you wanted it so bad.
You fucked up, bro. You know you fucked up when Evil Dick's trying to talk to you quietly about the shit.
Because I could have had that last question. You wanted it. Why did you do that?
Dustin!
How much is your soul worth, Dustin? $5,000, Bob.
Dustin!
Why did I? The $5,000 I can see, honestly. Trip, I can't.
That's some real shit. Evil Dick said, okay, the 5 G's, I can see the 5 G's. But a fucking trip? You sold us up the river for a trip? We wanted the noms to say the same, so worst case scenario is either Kale or Jen goes home. Now we gotta do some extra shit now.
The trip? Yeah. It was the selfish move. What do you want? What do you want me to say? No,
Thank you, Forever. That is a great point, Forever. Jamaica, why wouldn't you want her to throw you the veto? That way, if you pull her down, she can't put you up. Because I tell you what, had Jen won that shit and you threw that shit to Jen, and after you told me it was God's plan, I would have straight told you in that fucking veto ceremony, Jamaica, please have a seat on the block. It's God's plan. God's plan. This veto ceremony is adjourned.
I'm trying to understand, dude. If you want to take a pass and say, look, I needed this $5,000. I wanted this trip to Barbados. Whatever, dude. No, she had everything on the line because she could go home. So she's laying it all into me. It's different for you than for her. You gotta understand that.
I was selfish. I got caught up in the moment.
I hate when motherfuckers say I got caught up in the moment. No, bruh. You knew you shouldn't have did that shit. You just felt like nobody would care like that. You didn't think people was gonna care that much.
Felt terrible about the fact that I had taken the $5,000. Everybody hates me right now.
10-8.
I'm so mad right now. See how selfish Dustin is.
It's okay. I'm not worried, though.
You should be.
You know, I'm not worried, Amber. You know, I got to carry
on everything they would have, Lakeem. They would have straight played God's plan during that slow-mo.
out what I committed to.
You're not going to take her off the block, are you?
I am. I gave her my word. Like, this is my thing. As long as
I can't with that fucking organ, y'all.
you don't get in God's way of doing what's right for you, he's going to prevail. He's going to come through. But as soon as you turn it around and start being selfish, you ruined it. I could have ruined it. I can't take that money. I know God is going to provide for me.
I wouldn't have either.
I mean, it's the love of it, that greed, that moment. What are you going to do? Your word is on the line. You told that girl you would fight for her. What are you going to do? Boom, here's money. You know you want it. You could use it. You could.
So now you're telling me that when the $5,000 came, that was God testing to see if you really wanted God's plan or if you wanted $5,000. Now, I'm not saying this God. That's not what I'm saying. But if God gives me a choice in, you can get this veto and take Jen off the block, the sociopath, or I give you this 5 G's, which one you gonna take? And Dustin said, I'm taking all of that shit. Fuck her.
Have a good time with it. What do you do? God is so gangster. That's what I love.
We've been spending most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Now I understand what that song means. So was Coolio rapping about like God being gangster? Cause she just told me, and she sounded like Gangstalicious. Everybody that watch fucking Boondocks know, man, God, I mean the way God's so gangster. The way God's so gangster.
You told that girl you would fight for her. What are you gonna do? Boom, here's money. You know you want it. You can use it. You can have a good time with it. What are you gonna do? God is so gangster. That's what I love about him.
10-8. God is so gangster. That's what I love about him. Is she referring to Pulp Fiction? What does that mean? Any Christian folk in here, which I don't have a problem with, y'all know I don't. Would any of y'all care to explain to me how God is quote unquote gangster? Gangster. One Venus thirst trap spot left. Somebody want it, they better grab it. Cause it's almost gone. 10-8.
He's got it. That's why I'm not tripping. So you keep your integrity intact and you move on. You do what's right. That's the only thing, that's the only way you can look at it.
The way God is so gangster. You ever know how God is so gangster? I mean, God, he gangster. The way God is so gangster. Just when you thought you've heard it all. The way God is so gangster. I'm stuck, y'all. I'm sorry. That's
so
stuck.
You keep your integrity intact and you move on. You do what's right. That's the only thing, that's the only way you can look at it. God, you gonna do, boom, here's money.
Why didn't she get, and here's the thing. Y'all know I'm not really a church goer or whatnot. But black churches, that gospel music be getting down. Y'all know Jamaica don't go to no church where they're playing that old ass Catholic pipe organ. Am I lying?
You know you want it, you can use it, you can have a good time with it. What do you do? God is so...
And she just sat here and just told you all the shit she could do with 5 G's. And she said, but God told me, you know, I could be doing this, I could be doing that with the money. But God told me, take Jen ass off the block. And God might hook me up later. God is probably sitting up there like, bitch, I just gave your stupid ass $5,000. God's plan.
Gangster, that's what I love about him. He's got it. That's why I'm not tripping. So you keep your integrity intact and you move on. You do what's right. That's the only thing, that's the only way you can look at it. I don't like good people to be taken advantage of, and that's exactly what she did.
10-7 round on the horizon.
And that's exactly what Dustin did.
I love Dustin, but I saw a side of him that I don't care for, and he wouldn't have been selfish and greedy and taken that second prize. He would have won the power of veto.
You're an amazing person. You are such a beautiful person. I don't know what I'd do without you. Here, I mean that.
Yes, Denise, we have approached the 10-7 mark.
I'm so mad. That everything that happened in there, I'm so upset about every single thing.
I told you, Dustin just formed a new alliance. The Everybody Alliance. Motherfucking Amber's his girl. Because remember now, Jen's crying about being on the block. Remember, this is the same bitch that was like, look, if you use the veto, I'm putting your motherfucking... Dustin, your boy, his ass going up on the block. All right, sir. Yes, it is Halloween tomorrow.
Freaky out right now. Take it at face value that I just grabbed $5,000 because I'm greedy and that I'm a glutton and whatnot. But I have $2,700 in my account right now. And
this motherfucker did not try to tell me the reason he took $5,000 was because he only got $2,700 in his bank account. Bitch, I got $2,700 in the bank account. We going out to eat tonight. This motherfucker said I had to. This motherfucker said I had to. Bro, I only got $2,700 in the bank account at the house. What was I gonna do? Motherfuckers eating Spam and shit. Like, come on, man. Shit gotta shake. We only got $2,700 in the bank. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to Big Brother with $2,700 in the bank. It's just not gonna happen. That motherfucker said, bruh, I didn't have no choice, man. I only got $2,700.
Take it at face value that I just grabbed $5,000 because I'm greedy and that I'm...
See, I just got $5,000 because I'm greedy. I ain't greedy.
A glutton and whatnot, but I have $2,700 in my account right now.
If I was Eric, I'd have said, is that your checking or your savings? And if you'd have said savings, I'd be like, you got a fucking savings account.
And anybody carries $5,000. Every single person there had the option to do that, knowing there was one question.
Even Eric ain't trying to hear this bullshit. Oh, happy-go-lucky. You can't spell America without Eric. He's like, man, shut the fuck up with this bullshit.
Whatnot, but I have $2,700 in my account right now, and anybody carries $5,000. Every single person there had the option to do that, knowing there was one question left.
He, a complete and utter fool of himself.
Everybody Alliance.
And lost the respect of every single one of his allies.
You know you fucked up when Eric go to the DR and undress your ass, man. I mean, he totally undressed this motherfucker in the DR.
Had the option to do that, knowing there was one question left.
He, a complete and utter fool of himself, and lost the respect of every single one of his allies.
I did compromise my situation as head of household and drop my status in the veto game. Every decision that is made in the group is going to be out of my control.
And Bahamas wanted to make it clear, Eric, you never had a respect. Hashtag Bahama hates Eric. He's just like, who wants smoke? I'm in this fucking pool. Don't think I won't smoke this fucking pool up. Can I get the smokestack in the chat, please? It's time, ladies and gentlemen. See, they thought they caught ED slipping because he was in the fucking pool. They thought he didn't have the proper attire on to smoke this motherfucker up. Can I get the smokestack in the chat? It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's time for that smokestack. It's time. Smokestack, you have the floor.
Jen whipped ass in that competition. She's my idol.
It was your last chance and your last option. You wouldn't try.
I know exactly what you did.
You wouldn't try.
You put it on Jamaica.
You wouldn't try if it was your last chance.
You put it on Jamaica.
Seriously, you're not going to try?
Seriously, you put it on Jamaica.
Let me fight both sides right quick. Evil Dick's right. She probably did throw that shit to Jamaica. But here's my question. Here's my fucking question. Here it is. And I think the Venus Thirst Trap's about to be over. I see, what's up, Jimmy? I see, Jimmy just came over. Jimmy must have got my email. I just saw it right now. If for some reason it just popped up, but I saw what time you sent that. But yeah, you Gucci, so it's your world. But let me say this. Jen, I don't know why Jen wouldn't just say, yeah, that's what I did. But in Jen's defense, it's the last question and her last chance. Why wouldn't she try? She's on the block. Why wouldn't she go belly up to try, even if she didn't know it? Because now you're trying to say that Jen's smart and I can't go that far. It was a guess. But what made her comfortable guessing is if I get it wrong, Jamaica wins. So it was good strategy, Dick. And Dick knows that. I know Dick knows that. That's why he's trying to blow it up.
This was so retarded.
How was it retarded?
It was completely retarded. So far off, you didn't even care. All you wanted to do was get it.
The fire is stoked.
Seriously, you're not going to try?
Seriously, you put on Jamaica. Your guess was so retarded.
Hey, hit that motherfucking track.
How was it retarded?
It was completely retarded.
He want that retarded smoke. So what are y'all gonna tell me? Y'all gonna tell me because Evil Dick said that shit she did was retarded, he has a problem with people with mental health? Is that what we gonna say? I just wanna ask before I get in trouble. Are we saying that because he used that? And I understand that some people find that offensive, and that's fine. But what my point is don't try to say because you're offended by that word that when that word's used, it's only used to be offensive to you. Feel me? History lesson over. Cue that track.
So far off, you didn't even care. All you wanted to do was get it wrong. If you got it wrong, then it puts it on her. And she was the one that told you that she would get you off the block. You're not
I'm going to try no matter what. No matter who had the most points, I would have tried.
You're such a liar.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Why wouldn't I have tried?
She's got a point. She's got a point. Why wouldn't I have tried? Why would I have just let Jamaica win? Why wouldn't I have tried to win? Why would, on the last question, if I get this question right, I could win? Why wouldn't I have tried? This is a good argument, Jen. I got to give Jen that. And Jen don't scare. Hashtag, there you go. Muffaluffagus, we're going to give you a better one. You still going to be the hashtag Muffaluffagus. You still the Muffaluffagus, but I'm going to give you a good one. Hashtag Jen don't scare. She hears that guitar. She see the smoke. She walks right over to it. Moth to a fucking flame.
You get it wrong. So nobody else could get the points. Nobody else could get 2,000 points.
And she just thought about it like, you know what? That was a good idea.
I'm gonna try.
That's why you did it, to get it wrong.
Okay.
Okay. You did a great job during this competition. You kicked ass, baby.
Why does he even care?
I don't know. Because he cares. I obviously see the Jamaica thing. So I see exactly how that is. But no matter who had the most points, I would have tried. Because why wouldn't I try? It's either out or I'm out. I either lose or I'm out.
John, you forgot a FU. It's Muffaluffagus. You said Muffaluggus. Don't disrespect the Muffaluffagus. Thank you, Denise. The Muffaluffagus don't scare.
I was just sad that Jamaica gave up 5,000.
I mean, you see that shit? Dick pulled up on her. This bitch went and sat down on the lawn furniture like he ain't said shit to her. Yeah, Dick on that bullshit. So anyway, like I was saying.
Why does he even care?
I don't know.
And see, look, soon as he get up, now the leafy green want to try to act like she on her side.
You did a great job during this competition. You kicked ass, baby.
Why does he even care?
I don't know.
Cinnamon, I definitely respect Jen as a player because she lacks emotion. So when she was HOH, she told Amber straight. She went up to Amber and Dustin and was like, "Look, my nom's up here. Now, you're in the veto, Amber. Now, if you win the veto and you pull somebody down, I'm putting your boy up. Dustin, his ass on the block. It's what it is."
Because he cares. I obviously see the Jamaica thing, so I see exactly how that is. But no matter who had the most points, I would have tried, because why wouldn't I try? It's either out or I'm out. I either lose or I'm out.
And she's right. That argument makes all the sense in the world.
I was just sad that Jamaica gave up $5,000 to help me.
Because no matter how she played it, Dick could have said the same thing. By Dick's logic, if she didn't answer the question, he could have been like, she didn't try to answer the question because she knew Jamaica was in the lead and Jamaica was going to pull her down.
And that's why I'm sad. I'm not sad.
We've never seen you apologize for anything.
That's because she's a sociopath. Hashtag Jen don't scare. This motherfucker be, man, Dick be trying to shake her and he just can't get under her skin. He gets under other people's skin fucking with her.
To help me win, and that's why I'm sad. I'm not sad.
We've never seen you apologize for anything.
Will you please stop? Thank you.
No, I won't.
You're upset.
Hold on, Kale. Hey, I don't know if you guys have seen Virtual Big Brother, but this shit may look just a tad similar.
I'm not sad.
We've never seen you apologize for anything.
Will you please stop?
Hold on, Kale, you want smoke? Kale, do you want some fucking smoke? Huh? That's all you had to say.
Thank you.
No, I won't.
You're upsetting Jamaica. I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Not the truth.
It's not.
Jamaica like, bitch, don't speak for me. Don't try to pull up on Evil Dick and then throw another mother. You're upsetting Jamaica. Nah, bitch. Do you want the smoke? The smoker is ready.
Will you please stop? Thank you.
No, I won't.
You're upsetting Jamaica. I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Not the truth.
It's not.
It makes people feel uncomfortable because I say what everybody's thinking. I'm
Run that back, Edie. Goat. Run that back for me, Goat.
I won't.
You're upsetting Jamaica. I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Not the truth.
It's not.
It makes people feel uncomfortable because I say what everybody's thinking. I'm
I was influenced by one of the greats.
really sorry to everyone here. But the truth is, every single person here is thinking what I'm saying.
I'm not thinking it.
Well, you are irrelevant in the whole thing because
If you want to, can I get to pull up in the chat? The smokestack's here, and them leafy greens want that smoke. Can I get to pull up in the chat? I don't find it true. Bitch, don't nobody care. You irrelevant.
I'm really sorry to everyone here. But the truth is, every single person here is thinking what I'm saying.
I'm not thinking it.
Well, you are irrelevant in the whole thing because you are bed buddies over there. You don't really care because if she comes off, that means that you might come off too and you might both still be here. So your opinion doesn't mean...
So your opinion don't mean shit. Pull the fuck up.
He's over there. You don't really care because if she comes off, that means that you might come off too and you might both still be here. So your opinion doesn't mean... But thanks for chiming in, Kale.
And just in case you didn't hear me, pull up, Kale. That's how he ended this shit. Pull up, Kale. Let the muffaluffagus handle the smoke. I'm telling you, your lungs are too small to hotbox with Jen. I'm telling you. Jen can handle all of the smoke. You don't need to help her. Cause you can't handle the smoke, Kale. You can't. Every time you open your mouth, and you're the target right now. You don't even know it.
Will you please stop? Thank you.
No, I won't.
Don't add the thank you. He might have stopped until you said thank you. As soon as you said thank you, he said free smoke.
You're upsetting Jamaica. I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Not the truth.
It's not.
It makes people feel uncomfortable because I say what everybody's thinking. I'm really sorry to everyone here. But the truth is, every single person here is thinking what I'm saying.
I'm not thinking it.
Well, you are irrelevant in the whole thing because you are bed buddies over there. You don't really care because if she comes off, that means that you might come off too and you might both still be here. So your opinion doesn't mean... But thanks for chiming in, Tail.
Shut your hoe ass up, bitch. Hashtag Bahamas hates Eric.
All right, here we go. Which catchphrase would America like for you to start in the Big Brother house?
Will y'all end this fucking segment? Can we break up the clicks, please? Can the clicks end? Can we end this? He has to come up with a fucking catchphrase, and he has to use a catchphrase that America gives him.
All right, here we go. Which catchphrase would America like for you to start in the Big Brother house? I'd do that for $1. All right, fair enough. To complete the task, I need to get a minimum of 3 different people on...
Yes, Nurse Julie. Bitch is definitely unisex. You see this bitch on the screen right here, and you gonna ask, is it unisex? Yeah. This bitch is a man right here.
5 different days to say the catchphrase in the next week. You think I could fit in the pillowcase?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'd do that for $1.
I'd do that for $1.
Take the pillow
You're a
and feed him.
contortionist, so...
You can get smaller than that.
There you go.
I'd do that for $1.
Look out! He's gonna get the corner.
1, 2, 3, up. Ugh.
Like, what is this corny shit, Eric? Really?
What the hell are you doing, you freak?
Thought I'd rest while I was here. Okay, so I came up with an idea.
I bet you can't get the immaculate infection, Eric. I'd do that for $1.
I'm so sick of Amber and her ridiculous expressions and how she beats them.
And the girl, I'm still here. My moms might be sleeping shit. I'm still in this bitch. Try me. Let me get my motherfucking belt out right quick. Y'all think it's a motherfucking game.
To death. And so what I decided was that I would just concoct an expression that had no meaning whatsoever, and I would just start saying it repeatedly until other people started saying it, and I will say it so many times with the idea of illustrating what it is like for the rest of us to live in the house. So I've decided that expression is I'd do that for $1. When anyone says any sort of thing that can be even the vaguest innuendo, I'm just going to follow it up with, I'd do that for $1. And I think you should do the same thing.
I'm totally on board.
I've already planted the seed, but I'm going to take it to a whole other level. I'm going to adamantly state this is a new catchphrase, and I'm going to say it after every sentence that everybody says for the rest of the night.
What the heck? You got a shower that bad?
I'd do that for $1.
And Jamaica like, the fuck is wrong with white people? Tell me that's not the face she's making. Tell me that's not the face fucking white people. That's the face she's making right now.
That everybody says for the rest of the night.
What the heck? You got a shower that bad?
I'd do that for $1.
Fucking white people.
Jump into the pool with all your clothes on.
He would do it for $1.
I'd do that for $1. Wait, let me get out there.
I hope you took that microphone off. I guess we're gonna find out. Eric, please come to the diary room. Eric, please come to the diary room. No need to sit down. Just keep coming this way.
He owned up.
And I'd do that for $1.
You corny!
The LNC is the late night crew. It's us, basically against Jen, Zach, Kale, and Nick.
I'm not trying to fuck with the LNC. I'll fuck with the LNC until the LNC start talking game, and then that's when Shay will just sit there and shut the fuck up and listen.
Okay. Jamaica has already stated that she is going to proceed with the act that she originally agreed upon, and I don't think that it's in our best interest for us to argue that fact. Forward from there, we have two options. We have either Nick or Zach.
You look at it strategically and you look at it personally.
Strategically Nick and personally Zach.
I would say personally and strategically for me personally, Zach. It would be Nick of those two that I would want gone. Because I know that he's played both sides. Maybe
Nick.
that's
They act like Danielle ain't sitting here.
what we should do.
Slam dunk for me, Nick.
Nick.
That motherfucker said, I'm out on the break. Throw it up. I'm dunking. Nick.
Nick.
The king said, did not whack. Tell you whack. They whoop Eric ass over that microphone. All right, Celia, holla at ya.
This is one chance.
Shay done ran long like a motherfucker tonight. No, well, not really. I've basically just been on 2 hours.
How many other chances we'll get, who knows?
I would love to see Nick go home. Why? He is a fierce competitor. Let's send Nick home while we have the chance.
I just that we have a consensus and that no one will feel torn if Nick goes home this week.
If I had my wish this week and I could take anybody out of the house, Jen's up on the block. And it's not...
So these motherfuckers all went around and was like, Nick. They get to Danielle. Look, man, I was thinking about Jen and, oh, yeah, we ain't really trying to hear that bullshit.
Personal, I don't like the way that Jen's playing the game. Jen sucks at everything. She does nothing well. The only thing
Bitch, she's been HOH. And she was a cold HOH.
that she does is she lies to people, manipulates people, and uses people at their weaknesses to get farther. And I don't think that that's right. And that's where I'm coming from. That's where I
Nick does
see
that
it.
too. Lies to people, uses people and their weaknesses to get further in the game. I'm not calling you out or anything,
No,
but it's so true.
Good night, Bahamas. Hashtag Bahamas Ace Eric. She is coming to America tomorrow. And you cannot spell America without Eric.
The problem, you guys, we can't say it with, we can't like.
Hey, yeah. Cinnamon, I'm glad you said that. King Legend be going hard. He do.
I'll be back.
I got something coming for him, though. I asked, y'all don't believe me? Ask Chris on, hit him up on Twitter, Rockstars Chris. Hit him up on Twitter. I bet he tell you that I sent him some straight gas. He was like, yo.
It's hard for us to say it, you know what I mean, and know that it could possibly happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a bitch, but it is.
If you start off saying, I don't want to sound like a bitch, what is she getting ready to do? Let me ask you that, chat. She said, I don't want to sound like a bitch. What do you think she's getting ready to do once I push play? Tell me.
It's not our job to deal with Danielle's personal life. I know we all care about
Thank you, Tawana.
her personally. But in a strategic way, it is better for her to have him go now.
Thank you, Nurse Julie. Right on cue. Sound like a straight bitch. I wonder if they got a virtual bathroom for people to cry in. I have to check that out on Virtual Big Brother. See if there's a virtual bathroom for people to cry in. I got a video I gotta make anyway.
I feel like Amber's like personally attacking me, and for me, like, Nick's my best friend in the house, and I just think that it puts me in a really unfair situation. I think that Zach should leave. The reason is he is shady with you, Dustin. He's shady with you, Amber. Shady with me, shady with you, Eric. That's a guaranteed no vote. Just get him out. He's irrelevant. He's a nothing. He's a nobody.
Everybody of the four is shady. Every single one of them.
That's my opinion. I want it to be clear that if it was up to me, I would want Zach gone.
It's not up to you, bitch. Why are you in here giving motherfucking advice? You told us earlier this episode, this is just the walkthrough. God already decided that Evil Dick is winning this motherfucker with his daughter. What do you mean if you had a choice? You don't have a choice. It's God's plan. Look at Evil Dick. He's like, what happened to all that God's plan shit?
A nothing. He's a nobody.
Everybody of the four is shady. Every single one of them.
That's my opinion. I want it to be clear that if it was up to me, I would...
It's up to God.
Want Zach gone.
So, Dustin, are you going to execute God's plan?
Your heart will go out to anybody that is nominated just because they had a dream also.
I don't believe people's hearts go out for anybody that's nominated. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
But at the same time, you know, I believe some of us want it a lot more than others. I have prayed to make sure that what I'm doing is right. Either way, someone is going to be hurt.
If Jamaica uses the power of veto, she's going to open up a can of worms. As far as Dustin's concerned, I don't really see him putting me on the block.
Uncle Zach Ash should be on the block.
I am not at all worried. If Jamaica uses it, I definitely think that Zach's going to be going home.
Shave that fucking mustache. And if you ain't on the block and ain't got the veto, you should always worry about going up. Always.
If Jamaica takes Jen off the block,
Them leafy greens, there go that. Look at her. She got the old hot soccer mom outfit and get up on. Got her hair poofed out a little bit with the matching headband. Hey, if you saw her old ass shopping at Kroger at about like 1:30 in the afternoon, you'd be like, yo, this old white woman can get it. Leafy greens.
Then
She still look better than Jen, unfortunately.
Dustin needs to follow through with his word.
Denise said God's plan is for Danielle to eat a sandwich. It's God's plan. God's plan.
Which is put up Zach. Then still be here and Zach should be backdoored.
Okay, everybody can come in. It's time for the veto meeting.
Here we go.
Cal and Jen, you both have been nominated for eviction this week. But I have the power of veto, and I want each of you all to give me your reasons as to why I should use the power of veto on you. Jen, you can begin first.
What is Jen about to say?
I guess, I always think that everything happens for a reason.
So she ain't a sociopath? This bitch couldn't even make that simple pseudo-religious phrase sound believable.
Use the power of veto on
She couldn't even make that pseudo-religious, half-ass religious phrase sound even remotely believable.
Jen, you can begin.
Just straight up, Will H. She got right. It's God's plan.
I guess, I always think that everything happens for a reason.
You just thought that shit for the first time tonight.
I
Even Evil Dick is like, I can't believe this bitch got up and said she believes it's God's plan too.
Jen, you can begin first.
I bet you do, bitch. I bet you do. It's God's plan. That's what I'd have said. Jamaica, you remember what you said. God came through and the veto is around your neck. So what are you going to do? Are you going to fulfill God's plan? God's plan? Thanks, House Kiss.
I guess, I always think that everything happens for a reason. I have enjoyed being here, and I'm sure everyone else has. We've all grown together, and I really enjoy being here.
I'd have put that veto right back in the box. I don't care what God said. Bruh, God, I'd have stopped right there like, God, are you sure I'm using the veto on this dumb bitch right here? Are you sure? This was one of the worst save me speeches I ever heard in my life.
On you. Jen, you can begin first.
I guess.
First, giving honor to God. That was the end of my life. Is there anybody podcast want to give a testimony this evening? Jen stood up. First, giving honor to God, who's the head of my life. Pastor, Sunday school teacher, pianist, choir director.
Give me your reasons as to why I should use the power of veto on you. Jen, you can begin first.
God said use the veto. I said why.
I guess, I always think that everything happens for a reason. I have enjoyed being here, and I'm sure everyone else has. We've all grown together, and I really enjoy being here.
She sounded like a motherfucker. Tell me, I don't know if they do this heavily in white churches. Now, I've been to a lot of white churches, but I've never seen them do this. I've seen this at black churches, where like during the announcements or something, they ask, is there any visitors? And Jen stood up like that one visitor that didn't want to stand up, but whoever she came with made her stand the fuck up. This bitch speech was all fucked up.
Why I should use the power of veto on you. Jen, you can begin first.
I guess, I always think that everything happens for a reason. I have enjoyed being here, and I'm sure everyone else has. We've all grown together, and
10-8.
I really enjoy being here. And
yeah, you can go.
It's also, we're in a hard position because we're friends, and I'm not going to ask her to choose the veto with me over my friends, so.
Bruh, I'm putting Jamaica on the spot. You have nothing to lose here. I'm looking Jamaica dead in her face is like, are you really going to tell me God told you to use the veto on Jen? That's what you're telling me?
Well, this week I have learned some things about, individuals' character.
Why they throw Dustin out there?
Hear the phrase, actions speak louder than words. For me, I actually want my actions to be aligned with my words. With that being said, Jen, I would be using the power of veto to save you from eviction this week. And come up and get the power.
Come up and get the power, bitch. Get your whole ass up here.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
God's plan.
Okay. Jen, as HOH, you have the responsibility of now nominating a replacement nominee.
There are people in this house who, since day one, have been playing all sides.
Go on.
And in doing so, they have worn themselves thin strategically. And
go on.
With that said, Nick,
I told you to shave that fucking mustache. Now look where you at with that stupid fucking mustache.
I nominate you for eviction.
This veto meeting is now adjourned.
Dustin, why the fuck would you put Nick up? This was a waste. You fucked your whole HOH up. You put up Kale and Jen. What the fuck ever. Jen gets a blessing from God, literally, comes off the block, and then you put Mike up there for what? And bruh, ain't the Everybody Alliance ain't forgot about what you did in that veto comp, bitch. I vote the big Dirty Sanchez.
It just sucks. Like,
she got a dude at home. Don't forget that. Hashtag 68.
I have a lot of people in this house, and it just makes it really hard.
Connections and the personal stuff that goes on in this house has got to be cut. Clip it.
So let me get this straight. You thought with the replacement nominee, you should put up somebody that is friends with somebody in your 6-person group. You do know that group's over now, right? She's in there crying about this shit. First of all, y'all fucking dogged the fuck out of her to the point where she left and went and cried in the fucking bathroom. Now you put her dude up. You think the late night crew is still... That shit's dead, yo. You could have put up Zach and nobody gave a shit. You put up a motherfucker that's somebody... Your group unanimously is like, fuck Zach. And one person's like, well, I fuck with Mike. Well, you don't get to make that decision for her and expect her not to beef with you. Sorry.
Bitches, it's a game. Don't get too attached.
I think I was nominated basically because of the fact that
because you have that stupid fucking mustache and that bandana on. That's why you're nominated. Get your ass on the block.
Probably seen as a threat later on the game. I'm not giving up, and I'm not gonna lay in the weeds and just, sulk.
We on the way out of here too.
Like Kale's doing.
The plan was to be sitting next to Zach, not Nick. So, I don't know.
Right. Now you on record lying to Kale for no fucking reason. So now if Kale stays, you've already lied to Kale.
What Dustin's doing now. Everybody loves Nick, and so this could be a huge problem. I never feel safe in the Big Brother house.
You're already Block Star. You won away from being Block Star already, and you were the first HOH.
I'm upset with Dustin that he put up Nick as my replacement than him putting up me in the first place. I think he's just a turd.
Now you got to deal with Jen, psycho ass. You got to deal with Kale. You lied to her for no reason. You took all them prizes in front of every fucking body. You piss off Danielle by putting up Nick. Dustin has had a shitty HOH. That look on his face says it all. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode 12 in the books. We have Nick and Leafy Greens as your final nominees. If you have not, let me just say, if you have not signed up for Virtual Big Brother, I suggest you go do so. Good night, Nurse Julie. I was so happy to hear you on the treadmill again today. And it may be for the reason you think. Who knows? But first, I appreciate y'all staying up late with me tonight on a Tuesday, man. I went to court today, man. Everything went kosher. It was a decent day. Jen is unappreciative because being appreciative is an emotion. She's emotionless. She's not programmed to feel. I'm telling you. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm dead ass about Jen. But tomorrow's Halloween. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do an early afternoon show. So everybody can do the thing with the kids. And I don't even think I'm gonna go on tomorrow night, because even if I go on at like 10, if everybody's been doing trick-or-treating and shit all night, you may want to watch a movie with your girl or something, or with your man or whatever. So Cuddle up, watch some scary movies tomorrow night. I'm going to come early tomorrow, and I'm probably only going to stay for like an hour. Maybe I'll do an episode. Maybe we'll just, maybe I'll do something fun tomorrow. We'll do something Halloween related tomorrow or some shit like that. But, yeah, I'm going to go early so that way y'all can do the Halloween thing tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? And so, night off tomorrow, man. I love y'all, man. Hit me up on Twitter at MetroD, Instagram at RFootball, Facebook.com/BBLifeShay. Man, oh man. What a fucking night. Let me just say, before I get up out of here, man, good night, C. Wells. Let me say this. I apologize for how I started my show off. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry. But I meant every motherfucking word that came out of my mouth. Yeah, I did. You know how it is. No veto tonight. I see nobody was smart enough to put me on the block, so your boy somehow weaseled his way off the block. That might be a good skill to have, ain't it? Just maybe. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Hit me up on Twitter at MetroD, Instagram at RFootball, Facebook.com/BBLifeShay. Hit me up, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Have a happy Halloween if you don't come past tomorrow, man. Eat a lot of candy. I'm not a candy person, but I do want to give candy out to the kids. But kids never fucking come past my house for some reason. It's probably because I got a ton of steps in front of my house. It's a long walk, but if you make it up them steps, it's worth it. So, one more time. Hit me up on Twitter at MetroD, Instagram at RFootball, Facebook.com/BBLifeShay. And as always, your boy, I'm probably lying.